Sam is a recent graduate from Carnegie Mellon University with a Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Economics, Policy, and Organizations. Sam is in the process for looking for a job. He's already gotten an offer from Oranges Incorporated, a government consulting agency located in the United States. Sam would prefer not to work at Orange Incorporated if the alternate would be a role at a foreign company, but it is his BATNA. Today he is going through his second interview with Pear Japan, his first choice. Before Sam had his interview, he did his due diligence in preparing. The number one challenge of this negotiation for Sam is the cultural differences between American culture and Japanese culture. Sam spent a lot of time researching business etiquette during a Japanese interview. He learned and practiced 3 key differences.
1, there will likely be an agenda. 2, there will be room for pre-business chit-chat. And 3, indirect communication style is to be expected.
You as well.
So we've gone through your resume and are very interested in hearing more from you.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Sure, no problem. Before I begin, do you have any questions for us?
No questions at the moment.
Excellent. So in this meeting today, we're going to be going over your role and your responsibilities for that role. So as you know, you've applied for the lead marketing data analyst role and in the consumer research sector of Pear France. In this role, you'll be charged with developing quantitative analysis strategies to help better our sales and further Pear Japan's initiatives around customer care and high quality products. Are you equipped with the skills to get this job done?
Absolutely. I definitely have the skills to get this job done. As you saw in my resume, which I provided earlier, I was in the first graduating class of the Behavioral Economics, Policy, and Organizations program at Carnegie Mellon University. The program that I was a part of is the first and only program of its kind. It was uniquely trained in the integration of both economics and psychology. And now I have a solid grounding in quantitative methods, which has equipped me with the skills that I now have in Excel, that I need to excel in that role.
Sam employed one of Cialdini's strategies of influence, scarcity. Sam is a part of the first graduating class of his major, the Behavioral Economics, Policy, and Organizations major at his alma mater, and it's the first and only of its kind. Sam's unique major makes him a scarce resource, and he can capitalize on it by stating that fact as people value what is scarce.
Sure, that's great. And we're glad to know you've been preparing for what you're looking for and are ready to take on your responsibilities. So now with that said, we're willing to start you off at a yearly salary of 9 million yen.
Well, I appreciate that offer, and I thank you, but I'd be more comfortable if we were able to increase that to 12 million a year. I firmly believe that I can bring a very unique skill set to Pear Japan, with the majority of other potential candidates cannot do so.
Yes, we acknowledge and we appreciate the skills that you bring are extremely unique. And with that, we're willing to raise our offer to 10 million yen at the most. While we acknowledge that there's a scarce number of candidates in the application pool that have acquired the same skill set as you, we also believe that you are not as experienced in the field as those who are earning what you are asking for. With that, 10 million would be the most that we are willing to offer.
I'd also like to point out that at CMU, I gained valuable knowledge handling large amounts of data and learning about the major players in biotech. Given that Pear Japan is an industry leader in biotech filtration, I believe that my work in this field will be extremely relevant to the work at Pear Japan. Because of these factors, I'm sorry, but I cannot reduce my ask of 12 million yen.
Sam also employed another principal, authority. By highlighting his expert knowledge in the biotech filtration field, he shows that he has the skills necessary for the position.
Well, I have to say that's very impressive. Most students don't get that kind of experience until after graduation. Your education at CMU really seems to have been top-notch. While it is above what we're willing to offer, we will make an exception for you and meet your asking price. However, with that said, your yearly bonuses will now be contingent on your performances for the said financial year. You will not be earning any bonuses without a performance attached to it.
That all makes sense, and I completely understand it. I really appreciate you accepting my offer.
Great.
The recruiter employed log rolling and a contingency and conceded to the candidate's ask of 12 million yen. However, in return, he decreased the potential for yearly bonuses and made it contingent upon performances.
Great. And now, in order to help with your relocation to Japan, we'll be reaching out to you in a later date to discuss accommodation perks and so on.
That sounds good. I look forward to seeing you then.
Sam's BATNA is another offer from Oranges Incorporated, which is a domestic offer, but it pays more. However, he finds it less interesting and fulfilling. The recruiter for Pear Incorporated have alternate candidates lined up for this job, but Sam is the most qualified candidate. Their BATNA is if they cannot agree on any of these terms, the recruiter will have to settle for other candidates. Sam's reservation value will be to accept housing and language lessons as his minimum amount. Public transportation is very popular in Japan, so a car is not a high necessity.
Hey Sam, nice to meet you again. Did you think about what we discussed last time?
Yes, I had a chance to discuss and think about everything. I have a few questions I would like to ask you. I was wondering if the company offered any health benefits and relocation perks.
Regarding health benefits, we offer different options that our employees can choose from. As far as relocation perks go, Pear France has not traditionally offered these benefits to new employees.
That's surprising, because one of my close friends who now works at Pear Italy had mentioned that he and all international recruits had received housing and language lessons when they joined the company. I also believe that having these benefits would allow me to adjust and perform much better here, just like it did for my friend at Pear Italy.
While we don't normally do this, I do see your point, and I'm willing to offer you these perks.
Would you consider adding these accommodation perks with some additional benefits?
Could you elaborate more on what you're looking for regarding these additional benefits? I recall from an earlier meeting with another CEO